Okay, Colin, so you're a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy playing games.
Yes, I do. I enjoy playing games.
What kind of games?
I like mainly, uh,
What kind of genre, really?
I like first-person shooters, but I also like strategy and simulation games.
Okay, why do you think you like those games?
I think I like those games because I like to articulate my thoughts. Like when I'm playing like a game like SimCity, I'm thinking about how to plan and build my city while I'm thinking about, oh yeah, where do I put like the water? Where do I like put the sewage plants? I'm thinking about that all at the same time. But I also like to play first person shooters and action adventures because there's some points where you gotta get the adrenaline going, you know? You just feel the action.
Can you name off some games of each of those types that would ring a bell with some of the viewers right here?
First person shooters would be Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Fallout 4. Simulation would be City Skylines and SimCity.
What about strategy games?
Strategy games would be Sid Meier's Civilization series and Stronghold Crusader made by Firefly.
Okay, now would you say that those games require maybe not so much first person shooters, but definitely the simulation and strategy games, they would definitely require a lot of thinking power. You would have to think over your moves and what you do quite a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing chess. You know, in chess, you're always trying to anticipate what the other person is doing. First person shooters, you're acting purely on instinct.
Okay? Now, based on the girls you know that are involved in video game playing, what kind of games do they generally gravitate towards?
The ones that I know generally gravitate to more approachable games, such as stuff they can do on their cell phones, but some of them enjoy playing free standalone games. I don't know many of them who have invested in consoles very much, other than portable handhelds.
Can you name some handheld games that might spark up some memory?
For a Nintendo 3DS, or be Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and for like a PlayStation Vita, there'd be Borderlands 2.
Okay, when game critics really talk about mobile games, they're talking very much about phone games and free to play games. Can you name off some of those real quick?
Some well known ones would be Clash of Clans, Candy Crush Saga, Trivia Crack, and Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Okay, why do you think women gravitate more toward those games?
They are more accessible. They're more friendly looking. Like, you wouldn't typically associate a girl. I'm not saying this is out of the realm, but you wouldn't associate a gory game such as Prototype, where it's mainly the object is to kill. You would not assume that with a girl who like wears dresses and stuff. It's hard to find the boundary between those two things. Mobile games seem to be more puzzle like and more accessible, meaning you can play them anytime without a console, without internet connection, without anything. You'd be able to just play them from wherever.
Okay, now have you ever heard there was a recent, well, this isn't recent, it's been confirmed several dozen times. Basically, what it says is that men's minds are trained more to think in a logical pattern. They approach difficult problems with a much more logic and reasoning, and they can think through it a lot more easily than most women can. Women, on the other hand, tend to gravitate more towards emotion. They think more on an emotional level. They're more worried about hurting people, offending people, all that sort of thing. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yes. And I'd like